Good morning, all. I'm Rita. I'm from Narayana Hospital, Jaipur. I take this opportunity to present my presentation on a study on identifying the pre-analytical phase errors leading to sample rejection in laboratory by using a proactive risk management technique, that is FMEA. So in the first slide, I would like to talk about the methodology in which the design was basically dependent on a secondary data review and analysis for the reasons of the rejections on the sample which is being received in the laboratory. Data collection method, again, we analyze the data which the laboratory was maintaining as a redo sample error data from January till December year 2020. In the year 2021, for the incident management system, we tried all the incidents to get reported online through our Sapphire in-house Sapphire mechanism, where all the incidents were reported online through the Sapphire, and that data has been analyzed from the month of January 21 till date. So for the evaluation technique, we have used a fishbone diagram to identify the causal factors leading to sample rejection and then identifying the risk and reducing the same through FMEA. The inclusion criteria for the sampling technique was all the IPD sample, which included wards, MICU, ICUs, critical care areas, ER, and the OT services. The team which was involved in doing the project were from laboratory, nursing team, and team quality. So through this sample rejection study, we tried to reduce the ratios according to the types of the pre-analytical errors in the collection areas, and it was followed by analyzing the causal factors and performing a risk assessment on the same. So why did we want to do this project? I would just like to say that through sample rejections, there are many errors. There are many errors through which the patient care, the quality of care, the cost, the patient satisfaction all gets impacted. So through this study, we wanted to identify this. And in this slide presents the data for January 2020 to December 2020, the rejection rates along with all the criteria and the factors which led to rejections. The highest was sample clot or hemolysis, then being the IPSG-01 where the barcoding or the labels which were being put on the sample vacuoteners and sent to the laboratory were wrong. Sample container was overfilled, wrong vial used for sample collection. The vial got leaked while transportation. The sample got leaked. Wrong technique used for sample collection. Sample misplaced. So this is the rejection rates. Coming to the next slide, this slide shows the amount of incidents which we have been able to reduce after taking actions against it. We have analyzed it in the quarter 1, quarter 2, and then quarter 1, 2, 3, and the year 2021. So so here, like we have in one of the factors, we have been able to reduce about 75% of the errors, which is being like IPSG-01. Then we have tried to identify the areas in which the rejections had been done, and we have divided into first critical areas, wards, and others. And when we analyzed it together, we came to know that the major contributing areas were wards and the critical areas through which the samples are being rejected. So here through a fishbone diagram, we have been trying to identify the causal factors which led to sample rejection. So we have divided this into 4 major factors. One was the process flow or the policy deviation, the equipment issues, staff training competency, and the labeling errors. Each has been further subdivided. 1 or 2 examples we can take. Like for process flow or the policy deviation, Suppose the tube needs to be inverted 5 to 7 times before being sent to laboratory after sample collection, that was not being done. When we are talking about technique, then the staff, what the staff was doing, they were majorly, ran tracers, actually sample rejection tracers, where we found that the staff is collecting the sample through a syringe and the needle and then putting it back into the vacutainer, which led to hemolysis, which led to post-analytical errors also. And to stop this, what we did, or to control this, not stop, what we did, we tried to develop a mechanism where an escalation matrix was developed. As soon as the sample is being rejected, an escalation was
Rita,
done to...
please reduce your talk. You can just conclude.
Okay, ma'am. So next is this is the slide which shows the amount of risk which we have been able to reduce through FMEA. So the total risk which we were able to reduce is 52.94%. And the control which we were able to provide was through unit binders, doing RCA, involving the team, involving the nursing staff along with us, so that they can also identify what the root cause is, and proactively the risk can be reduced on the floor. So these are the glimpses of the activities which we have taken up. We have displayed a predetermined sample collection module kind of thing in each ward for easy reference. During the inductions, we have included a 2-hourly training program for the new staff, where each staff will have to go to the phlebotomy to take trainings. We have conducted IPSG-1 workshops. We have conducted workshops on sample collection, a regular training program by a phlebotomist in a month through a refresher training. And this is the month-wise sample rejections, which we are monitoring to strengthen and adhere to this and further chase zero. That's all from my side. Any questions, please?
Okay, since there is no questions from the jury, thank you, Rita,
Thank
for
you,
the
ma'am.
presentation.
Thank you so
It was
much.
a good presentation.